Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I am your host, Rish Kapoor. Today is episode 12, and on today's episode, we're going to be discussing which NBA duo is the greatest of all time. You got Kobe and Shaq, you got Michael and Scottie, you got Stockton and Malone, you got Penny and Shaq and Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, Nash and Amari, Jason Kidd and Vince Carter. You just got Allen Iverson and Dikembe. You just got like a lot of duos that just come to mind. But those are the ones that come to mind right away. Um, but yeah, like out of all of those, and just and all the duos in NBA history, can't forget about Bill Russell and Cousy, Kareem and Magic, Jerry West and Will Chamberlain. So can't forget about those guys. But in my opinion, I gotta say the greatest duo of all time is Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. A couple years ago, they did a poll, and it came down to Scottie and Michael against Shaq and Kobe. And Michael and Scottie ended up winning the entire tournament. People voted them to win the entire tournament. I know that they won 6 NBA championships. But they did also play a lot of years together, and Shaq and Kobe played 8 seasons together, and they won three out of those 8 seasons. And in my opinion, had they stayed together, they could have won 6 or more championships. And I look at it this way as well. If you were playing a two-on-two game, Shaq would just be impossible to guard. He just ragdolled players. I remember him ragdolling Tim Duncan and David Robinson in the playoffs. And if Michael and Scottie were to face, Shaq and Kobe, they would have to double team Shaq, which would leave Kobe Bryant open. And Kobe Bryant was a beast in his own right. If Magic and Kareem were to guard him, Kobe Bryant's defense, I believe, he'll be able to shut down Magic. And Kareem, I know, has the most unstoppable move of all time, but I feel like Shaq's power, strength, and even quickness. Because Shaq had a great combination of that when he was with the Lakers and with the Magic. I believe that he would just be, too much, like for Kareem. And the way I look at it is that, you got Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominating force I ever saw play the game, and who may be the most dominant big man ever. And then you got Kobe Bryant, who was the closest thing to Michael Jordan. When you put those guys together, that's like teaming up Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain together. If you look at it, they were the new era sort of, Wilt and Mike. So when you take that into account, I mean, these two were just incredible. In the 2001, NBA Finals, Shaq was, averaging 30, 32. Kobe Bryant was averaging 28, 29. I mean, these guys just really had chemistry and really, played well together. And they were like a mix, that played well, and like unfortunately, egos, destroyed the friendship, and Shaq ended up with ultimately 4 championships, and Kobe Bryant won 5. But I believe that if they both had stayed together, they could have won more than they did. Um, and yeah, because when you put up any center one on one against Shaq, I mean, you can't stop him. I mean, I would take him over, Wilt, Russell, and Kareem, because Shaq just had a great combination of strength and quickness. He had a very nice soft touch as well. And then when you couple that with Kobe Bryant, who was the closest thing to Michael Jordan. Even in the matchup with Michael and Scottie, yeah, sure, Michael would get the best of Kobe, but then what do you do about Shaq? You're gonna have to double team, but Scottie can't guard Shaq. So if all these duos were to play against each other, in a tournament, and they were all in their prime, Shaq and Kobe would win. Um, when Shaq and Kobe got to 4 NBA Finals and they won 3 out of 4. We're like a great combo, great 1-2 punch combo. And like even in 2K19, prime Shaquille O'Neal is rated 97 and Kobe Bryant's at 95. So you're putting a 97, 95 together. It's too much, what I mean, to handle. But in my opinion, I would take, in terms of the duos of all time, I would take Kobe Bryant and Shaq for that reason, and for all those reasons that I just listed, they would be truly unstoppable. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. In the comment section below, tell me which duo do you believe is the greatest of all time. Do you agree with me or disagree, and why? And don't be biased. I'm not being biased here. I'm giving you legitimate reasons as to why I believe Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal are the best. Now you do the same, and I look forward to seeing you guys' replies. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos, guys. I got a lot more hot topics that I'm going to be discussing. The preseason, like I said in the last video, is almost among us, and I'm so pumped for it. I can't wait for it. And yeah, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.